king of pop. That Britney Spears is better than Michael Jackson.
A crazy debate at that. Like, you should never compare these two at all, but
I don't know.
There is no more privacy. You know, the world is watching.
the king of pop, you know who it is. I ain't even gotta say his name.
She won 1 Grammy.
What?
Well, back in 1979, I got real depressed when my Off the Wall album just got 1 lousy Grammy nomination.
Michael Jackson got that. Dude's 22 Grammys. Michael Jackson is known across the world.
It depends on the type of celebrity. It depends on your level. Britney Spears is up there.
Caliber. I remember.
The way you make me feel, the way you make me feel. Hit me, baby, one more time. But not everybody is into Michael Jackson like that.
Britney ain't make no. What's the biggest hit Britney made? Oops, I Did It Again.
Probably.
Terrible.
If you don't think Britney Spears can dance, go to her Instagram. Full of dance videos.
Oh, she dancing in the living room, all right?
She was dating Miley Cyrus's older brother for a long time and then they broke up. I know, crazy, not really. Michael Jackson did not have a good media reputation. The pedophilia, him being weird, his treatment of his kids, him being a kid, like him having a kid's mentality, a mental breakdown, but that is not who she is. That does not define who she is. Maine and Randy, they have the same baby mama. Weird. How are you a Jackson fan?
I'm a Michael Jackson fan.
And you don't know that. I think that's over talking me.
Michael Jackson didn't go solo until...
No, you're not listening. She wasn't putting out albums. What's his net worth? What was Michael Jackson's net worth?
Over Britney.
JoJo Siwa is her favorite singer. Clearly we're in a whole different era these days.
Let's cool my youth. Promise me that our days will run smooth until we crumble. We could be something new, 'cause all I need is you. No more goodbye. We'll start on something new. I know you want it too. No more goodbye. No more goodbye.
We are going to be doing things the Will way. We are going to be doing not only a mukbang, Chick-fil-A, we are doing a Chick-fil-A mukbang, we are also doing a debate. We are going to be debating.
A crazy debate at that. Like, you should never compare these two at all, but the debate is between, you have Britney Spears with everything, you know, going on with her. Then we have the king of pop. You know who it is. I ain't even gotta say his name. If you know right now, go in the comment down below. No need to say it.
So we are going to be debating Britney Spears versus Michael Jackson. I know, crazy, not really. But let me tell you first how it all got started. So just everything going on with Britney Spears. Like, I just think it's a hot mess. Her conservatorship, I think that for her to have all that money and to still be controlled 13 years later after a mental breakdown, and I don't know about you guys, but I know that I have been there. I have been on that, well, not like, you know, smashing windows with an umbrella, but I have been there where I have felt that I was going to have a mental breakdown as well. And I can only imagine having paparazzi follow you around all of the time, not getting a break, being scrutinized every single turn, every single decision you make. And of course, with her celebrity, she gets scrutinized. So she has a mental breakdown and she's placed into a conservatorship 13 years ago. Her dad is in charge of this conservatorship, which means he controls her estate and he controls, like, he makes medical decisions for her.
How old is she?
She is 39.
How old is she?
She is 39 years old. 39.
Dang.
And this happened 13 years ago. And I also watched a documentary in which they were talking about she could have possibly been suffering from postpartum because she did have both of her boys back to back. There's no denying that she was very much mistreated. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Britney Spears fan. I liked her when I was younger.
Oh, me too.
And my family, they also like Michael Jackson. My dad liked Michael Jackson. And my mom loves Michael Jackson.
She got the books.
She got the books. She got the DVD.
That's a real fan.
She got everything.
She's on the right side.
So if you're wondering what we're eating, so we got some food from Chick-fil-A. I always get the macaroni and cheese. If you have not eaten the macaroni and cheese, then you definitely need to check it out because it is freaking amazing. And then I wasn't that hungry because we did have a big lunch earlier, so I'm just having their Cobb salad, the good old Dr. Pepper.
What I got right here, that grilled Kobe Jack Deluxe. As you can see, this good old grilled chicken sandwich right here, fully loaded. Best thing smoking right now in Chick-fil-A. And I got my frozen lemonade on point. My daughter loves it, so I can barely drink all of it because she's always taking it. Then I had fries, but I was eating them when Tasha was talking. And also AB over there made my fries as well. The kids, they got chicken nuggets. What you got, baby?
Come on.
Oh, okay, lean in the camera, tell them what you got there.
I got sauce, more sauce,
What's that?
fruit,
Fruit?
and milkshake. And I almost drink it all in a book. And these go with it. Daddy, I don't know.
Do me a favor. Shut up, listen, and learn.
We got more fries, some fries, and chocolate and nuggets I don't like.
Yeah, so she got
And
chicken.
some spoons and a paper towel.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he like chicken. Alright, so Addie said she got all that. AJ, he got pretty much the same thing, chicken nugget, fries, a milkshake, and that's it. And AB, he just get what we give him. Fries, chicken nuggets, juice. What are you doing?
So I was filling my husband in about Britney Spears, and he made the comment. He said she's not better than Michael Jackson, though. And I'm like, where did this?
No. You was filling me in what was going on or whatever. I was like, okay. Britney Spears, ooh, I really don't know her too much. But she was like, Britney Spears, she can be compared to Michael Jackson. And I just looked at her crazy. So, that's how we started this. You're gonna tell your story, tell it right, boo.
So, I guess that's the right version. So,
Yeah.
what happened was, we talked about the conservatorship. So, we're gonna do a comparison between Michael Jackson and Britney Spears, and I'm going to be on the team Britney is Britney, bitch. And I'm going to make some points on why Britney is up on Michael Jackson's level. We are also going to be talking about mental illness because I feel like they both, Michael Jackson and Britney Spears, have both dealt with mental illness. We will talk about media portrayal of both of them. We will also talk about them they're both child performers. So we're gonna also talk about that. So let's go ahead and delve into this. Come chill with the girls.
When did Britney start performing?
Britney Spears started when she was really, really young. She did, if I'm not mistaken, she was on Star Search. So both Michael Jackson and Britney Spears were child performers. About what age was? I think she started
Mike
when
was
she was
6.
Yeah, I think she was about 7 when she started.
When I was your age, I had 6 gold records.
Mike was 6. I know that. Started with his brothers. Boy, started way back in 1964. You won't even thought of. Well, I wasn't even thought of.
Ashton do all the time.
What do you do? Hey, that's what you do all the time, cry? Hey, what?
And I think that this is a good comparison because, you know, Britney Spears is known as the princess of pop.
No.
And then, you know, Michael Jackson is known as...
Hold on, let me... There ain't no way.
And Michael Jackson
How long she with the princess of pop?
is known as the king of pop. So...
Hey Siri, who is the princess of pop?
Britney Jean Spears.
It's Britney, bitch.
Well, that's, I mean, Mike the King, so that means she his daughter.
All these bitches is my sons.
Don't do it.
I think that was Nikki, not Britney.
I love you, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. You watching this? Get that big thumbs up.
You watching this, Mom?
Give her a big thumbs up.
Big thumbs up.
And I
Before
love
we
you,
do that, how long
Grandma.
was she
A couple notes here because I'm always just, you know, prepared. And so I did write a couple of notes.
so soft on the table.
Don't do that, AJ. But before we start delving into their statistics and all that, let's go ahead and finish talking a little bit about them being child performers. So Britney Spears, she started off like she did Star Search, and then she's from Kentwood, Louisiana. Where is Michael Jackson from?
Gary, Indiana.
I don't want you to miss him
Gary,
tomorrow.
Indiana.
So she's from Kentwood, Louisiana. She started off on Star Search, then she went and started, and she was on the Mickey Mouse Club with Justin Timberlake, with Christina Aguilera, with, what's that guy's name that has some kids with Eva Mendes?
Hot Daddy.
It's not hot.
What's his name?
I have no idea.
Well, he's an actor too. I can't remember his name. And so they did that. She was on that show for about a year before it got canceled. And then, as we all know, she came out in 1999 with her hit "Hit Me Baby One More Time" when she was 17 years old. She's been kind of in that, you know, that entertainment realm for a long time. Being the fact that she's 39 and she's been pretty much doing this since she was about 6 or 7. So she's been doing it for a long time.
Shoot, I think Mike started when he was 6 with his brothers. That man been performing, singing, making music, producing up until he died. And I think he died when he was 50. Yeah, June 25th, 2009-ish?
2009, right?
2009, yeah. Yep.
They were both child performers. Do you think that being a child performer, do you think that had anything to do with their mental health as they got older?
Of course, they all grow up like regular kids. As kids, they just, all they know is business, 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 business. Work, 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 work. As a kid, man, I feel like you gotta have, sometimes you gotta at least play, you know, enjoy yourself.
So you think that puts a lot of pressure on them, especially if you're carrying your family financially as such a young...
Well, you can't really say that about Mike though, because it was his whole...
Yeah, but he was the lead singer.
Yeah, but Jermaine also had a couple of tracks. At the same time, say if Mike was out, they still had at least, you know, a backup, somebody. Britney was the bread and butter of that family. So
was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but I'm saying if Michael Jackson were to go out or whatever, get sick or whatever, his brothers can still go on and perform. They ain't gonna make as much without him. But shoot, Britney go out, they can make nothing.
The Jackson 5, that was just a hot mess. Like they have same baby mamas, and it's just a mess. Like, are you the cousin or are you the half sibling? Like, it's just gross.
I didn't know that.
It's a mess. See, how are you a Jackson fan?
I'm a Michael Jackson
and
fan.
you don't
Let's
know
get it
that.
right.
I think it was Tito. No,
Let's get it right. I'm a Michael
It wasn't
Jackson.
Tito. Which, if you,
I know they.
I know that. Can you stop over talking me? Yeah,
I know their
make a
names,
point.
but I don't know.
So Tito has like sons that were in a boy group, and one of them dated Kim Kardashian when they were teenagers. I do know that. And then Jermaine and Randy, or Randall, whatever his name is, they have the same baby mama. Weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into some of the statistics that Britney and Michael Jackson have. So we will say that in common, they were both child performers. You don't think that Michael Jackson really carried the weight of his family because he was in a group.
No, I say he carried the weight. I was just saying, you was just talking about if Michael Jackson wouldn't perform, it'd mess his family up. Which I feel like if Michael Jackson didn't perform, he still had his brothers to back him up. Whereas Britney, if she didn't perform, then her family just gonna starve. So the Jacksons always just had some people that's gonna grab money.
They had multiple
money getters out there. Yeah.
They had multiple members in their family that were performers. Janet Jackson, can't forget about her.
She wasn't there yet though.
Right.
She was like younger.
I'm not saying
had LaToya and all.
Let's go ahead and jump into their statistics, and then we're gonna go ahead and delve into the media reputation of them, as well as mental illness. I'll do Princess of Pop, he will do King of Pop. So Princess of Pop, Britney Spears sold over 100 million records worldwide. Why are you laughing? She did, this is including 70 million records in the United States.
So Mike sold over, you ready for this? Wanna know I was laughing at your, one would say 100 million or whatever?
100 million.
Well, Mike sold over 1 billion records. So Britney is nowhere near that. You don't believe me?
He sold 1 billion?
1 billion records. You gotta think about what that boy had. He had, how many albums did Britney have? Michael Jackson had 10 studio albums. 10 studio albums.
Britney Spears had 9 studio albums. And he had 10.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson has only done 10 albums.
10 studio albums.
And Britney Spears has done 9. How many singles did he have? Ask Siri. How many singles did he have? Because what I found was one site said 47, another site said 41 singles for Britney Spears.
Hey Siri, how many singles did Michael Jackson have?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many singles did Michael Jackson have. Check it out.
He only released 63 singles.
Okay, so he's released over 22 more than Britney Spears. So obviously his sales are going to be way more than hers.
Okay. But she started when she, what, 7 again?
Not putting out music. She started Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. She did Star Search,
Well,
but
that's
she
kind of
wasn't
his solo stuff. Michael Jackson didn't go solo until...
No, you're not listening. She wasn't putting out albums. She didn't put her first album out until she was 17.
Oh.
This is my perspective. So I'm not trying to
degrade Michael Jackson.
I'm not trying
to undermine Michael Jackson.
But what I'm saying is that you are a fan of Michael Jackson, but I think that is based off your, I think it's based off of who you are, where you're from, and your culture. So this is my point. I'm not trying to say
Britney Spears is better than Michael Jackson.
What I am saying is that she might hold more weight in certain households versus what Michael Jackson holds. And not everybody is into Michael Jackson like that.
Michael Jackson is known across the world. Britney, she's...
How you don't? She is.
Okay. Michael Jackson, what do you make? We Are the World. Britney ain't make no. What's the biggest hit Britney made? Oops, I Did It Again.
Probably. Okay.
That's her biggest hit.
What's his net worth? What was Michael Jackson's net worth?
Over Britney. Hey Siri. What was Michael Jackson's net worth?
I found from Wikipedia.org estimates of Jackson's net
4.2 billion.
4.2 billion. That he probably like spent on like art and stuff.
I mean, he was a big kid, man.
Okay, well, Britney's net worth is 200 million, which if I'm not mistaken, is more than Christina Aguilera, since everybody wants to compare Britney Spears to Christina Aguilera, but clearly, I'm not saying that Christina Aguilera can sing, and she sings better than Britney Spears, but obviously, she's not as popular as Britney Spears. So,
Christina Aguilera, she's still making music, right?
I'm not really sure. I stopped following them a long time ago, but I know that
I seen her on the show not too long ago.
She came out with that Dirty album.
You saying it's Dirty, or that was the name of it?
No, that was the name of it. She had like those,
okay.
like, those freaking.
I thought you said it was a nasty album. So.
She had like those faux dreads. I don't know.
The what?
The fake dreads.
Oh god.
Remember, like the big nose ring? I don't know, but I don't follow them like that, so I can't say, but I do think that Britney Spears has put out more albums than Christina Aguilera, but that is a whole another video. If you want us to do a video comparing Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears, then definitely
I won't be in it. I don't
comment
know.
down below and let us know.
I don't
know.
know.
As of right now, Michael Jackson has surpassed Britney Spears in not only album sales, but his net worth is way more than Britney Spears.
How many Grammys she got?
She has been nominated for 8 Grammys.
How many did she win?
She won 1 Grammy.
What?
How many has she
What?
won?
Michael Jackson got that. Dude's 22 Grammys. That boy the man. They call him the king of pop for a reason.
What type of Grammys was did he win?
I didn't look at it.
Oh, but she was more like for, she won best dance recording, and she was nominated for like best pop vocal album one of the times.
You said best dance?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning dancing or like?
I guess it's like a club banger.
Oh, a dancing song.
Okay.
Not dance, because you showed us a video today. That girl's stiff. And then what song? You said vocal.
Britney Spears can dance.
You said vocal song. What song was that?
If you don't think
vocals.
Britney Spears can dance, go to her Instagram. Full of dance videos.
Oh, she dancing in the living room now, right?
Yeah.
Hey, she got it.
She
though.
said she gonna dance in that living room till her daddy not on that conservatorship no more.
I don't blame her, man.
Amen, right?
I don't blame her.
Okay, so here's a fact for you. We're here talking about the King of Pop versus the Princess of Pop, but did you know that they actually performed together?
On the 30th anniversary.
Of what?
I think it was the 30th anniversary. It was on
The 30th anniversary of what?
it was Michael Jackson thing. I forgot the name of it. Was it Michael Jackson 30th anniversary? What was it?
It was 30 something. I don't know what it was though.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But
I
they
remember
performed
that's the same one that Michael Jackson performed with Chris Tucker and all them boys. I
The
remember.
way you make me feel, the way you make me feel, that really turn me on.
That's how Britney Spears sounded in that performance too. That's the song they
Knock
sang.
me off of my feet.
That's the song Britney Spears song?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I seen it though. I seen that performance, of course. I seen the whole thing. Michael Jackson had, Britney Spears wasn't the only one there. He had her. I mixed up NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I don't know. I think it's the one that whoever Justin Timberlake was with, they was there. They sung with the Jackson 5. Chris Tucker, Usher. Who else was there? Macaulay Culkin was in the front row. I remember that concert.
Do you guys know that he just had a baby with Brenda Song from like Disney? Really weird.
Who's Brenda?
Random fact. She did Sweet Life with Zack and Cody. Disney actor. She was dating Miley Cyrus's older brother for a long time, and then they broke up, and then I guess she got with Macaulay Culkin, and they just had a kid. I just know random fact. So Macaulay Culkin was actually engaged or dated for a very long time the chick who actually is married to Ashton Kutcher. Random fact again.
I have no idea who that is.
Full of random facts. So if you like random facts and you're like that, then
That's
definitely,
your girl.
Yes, let's link up.
That's
because
your girl.
I know a lot of random, pointless, useless facts.
No.
Okay, so let's go then. So we talked on their childhood. We talked on their statistics. Let's talk about mental illness. So Michael Jackson did not have a good media reputation, as you know, as he got older. About, you know, he almost dropped his baby off a balcony. He always had his face covered, or he had his kid's face covered. some really weird stuff.
When you're that famous, you don't want the world to see your kids.
Well, I mean, and I'm
That's why
not throwing shade.
a lot of people hide their kids from social media. Like,
But let's talk about, what do you think was some of Michael Jackson's complexes? Because I guess, according to what I found online about Britney Spears, supposedly she's bipolar or she's schizophrenic. And my thing is, there's a lot of celebrities who are diagnosed with that. Kanye West, like it's just really weird, you know?
Kanye West said they lied.
Kanye West.
He said they want you to believe he's crazy because he using his mind. That's what Kanye said.
You know, there was a documentary that came out and talking about Britney Spears, and that, you know, was kind of just brushing on the whole Free Britney movement. And, you know, they touched on her past, in which she came out and said that she didn't really appreciate that because this is my thing as well, and I absolutely agree. I'm in my 30s. Do I want something that I probably did when I was 19 brought up? No, especially if my kids could probably hear. Probably not. You know what I mean? Like nothing crazy, but and probably the same for you. Like you're in your 30s, you don't want something brought up that you did when you were 17 or 20. Like, and I feel like it's very embarrassing for her for you to constantly bring up something that happened well over 15 years ago. So okay, well, so what? She smashed an umbrella into a paparazzi's window because they were following her. Or so what? She had, you know what? I'm gonna go to the salon and I'm gonna shave my hair off. Like, why, you know, why bring that up when talking about Britney Spears, which I don't really understand. Okay, she had a mental breakdown, but that does not, that is not who she is. That does not define who she is. And I think that I agree with her when she says, like, why bring that up? Like, if you're gonna talk about me in a documentary, why bring that up? And that was, like, majority of the documentary. And I think that, you know, it's sad to say that when she passes away, God forbid, that's gonna be something that gets brought up. It's something that's gonna get brought up, and I think that's just very unfair. Like, I get that they're celebrities, there is no more privacy, you know, the world is watching, but why are we a society that puts more emphasis on when people do bad versus when people do good? You could do 10 million good things, and the one time you do one bad thing, all those good things get thrown out the window. And it's just insane to me. And so I feel like that's not very fair for like her to be, you know, that's, you know, stereotyped into that role of she's crazy and she had a mental breakdown and blah, blah, blah. And I think that, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is I think that's pretty similar with Michael Jackson because, you know, they talk about the pedophilia. They talked about him being weird. They talked about his treatment of his kids. They talked about him being a kid, like him having a kid's mentality. And that's something that they still bring up even after his death. Yeah,
you know, that's what like any celebrity, like whoever, if any celebrity died, whatever they did in their past, where they messed up at, it's gonna always come up. No, you can't die clean. Like,
well, no, I think there have been some actors and some celebrities or some singers or some entertainers or whatever, however you want to call them, or whatever you want to call them. I think they have died without a rap, even if they did have a rap. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like it depends on the type of celebrity. It depends on your level. Britney Spears is up there.
Caliber, if you got a high
caliber, right? So Britney Spears is up there. So what she did wrong, the people, like, you know, the pop princess, you know, that little breakdown is gonna forever be mentioned. Same thing with Michael Jackson because of the caliber of celebrity that he was. Because let's be real, I'm pretty sure that Justin Timberlake flipped off a couple paparazzi. I'm sure Christina Aguilera flipped off a couple paparazzi. I'm sure Janet Jackson cussed out a couple paparazzi, but it's not going to get brought up. So why her slamming an umbrella into a paparazzi's window is constantly brought up, you know?
Because she's the big topic right now.
No, it's not about her being the big topic. This is something that was brought up before she was the big topic right now. Michael Jackson is not.
It's all over TV, like newspaper, any magazines you read, or shit. They still doing the little documentaries, little interviews to the so-called people that got molested when they was kids, and all of that still coming up false. Like, I mean, it's gonna continue to go on. 50 years from now, when they bring up Michael Jackson, oh, he was a pedophile. He did this. But if you look at all his cases, he was still found not guilty. So it's gonna stay with him forever.
Yes.
So I think that it's just based off of the caliber of celebrity, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring my daughter because she's back. So Allie, Mommy and Daddy were talking about Britney Spears. Remember the girl I was having you watch earlier? Hit me, baby, one more time. And then you know who Michael Jackson is, right? Who do you think's better? Michael Jackson and Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Woo!
I only heard Britney Spears one time.
Who's your favorite singer?
JoJo.
JoJo who?
JoJo Siwa.
JoJo Siwa is her favorite singer. Clearly we're in a whole different era these days.
I don't really care about what they say. I'ma come back.
Said JoJo Siwa, she got a hit. She got I'ma come back like a boomerang. Trash. But anyway. Okay, I'm sorry. You stand up for your
Can
girl.
you sing? Can you give us a little bit of a snippet of some of her music? So in case someone doesn't know who JoJo Siwa is.
Yeah, what is
Go ahead.
What is she saying?
Sing a song. 1, 2, 3, go.
Wow, I come boomerang.
I don't really care about what they say.
I come back.
I'ma come back like a boomerang.
Okay, you felt that one.
Won't let the haters.
Anyway.
Hey, I'ma come back like a boomerang. Oh, 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 oh. I'ma come back like a boomerang.
Bye.
Do you think that we answered the debate on who's better?
Comment down below who you guys think is better. I guarantee you I'll see more Michael Jackson than Britney Spears. I better see more Michael Jackson than Britney Spears.
Alright guys, so that was our mukbang / debate on who was better, the king of pop or the princess of pop.
The king.
Make sure you comment down below and let us know who you think is better. Is Michael Jackson better than Britney Spears?
Yep.
Comment down below and let us know. And guys, the Will family is signing out.